Welcome to the Blow Mold Hospital. I've got this angel today that I'm going to work on. What am I trying to repair? I'm trying to get rid of years of dirt and dust and things that have collected on it over the years. It's very old. It's probably back from the early 60s. And through the years, it has just picked up lots of grime and dirt all over the place, and even some writing here from something that stuck to it at once. But as you can see, it's just grimy. I've tried to wipe it down with a little bit of soap and water. Doesn't necessarily remove it, so I'm going to do a little polishing today with my trusty Flitz polish. It is a polish that you can use for just about everything. One of the things it does say is it's safe for paint. And before I got working on this, or before I start working on this, I wanted to test it a little bit just to make sure that with this paint being as old as it is, that I was just removing the dirt and the grime and not the actual paint. So I did a little spot down here in this corner here, and you can see it's shiny and much cleaner, and you can see the paint is showing up better, so you can see all the grime around it as well. So I'm going to spend a few minutes here polishing this up, see if I can get it back to as looking like it did originally, or at least as close as I can possibly make it. This one also has, I've shown this one before, but this one also has this crack and a little bit of a ding up there that takes away from it a little, but not necessarily too bad. But again, some of that dirt and grime up there to the top. All right, I'm going to polish this up, see what we can do. Does look like it's removing a little bit of the paint, but I think mostly it's the grime. I'll just be very careful with it as I go along. You can see definitely more of the color coming back, and you can see the grime there. Okay, I'll polish it up. See, I'll be back in a minute. All right, I finished polishing, and much cleaner. See, it's shiny. The dress is all cleared up again and nice and bright yellow. Good clear blue. Highly recommend Flitz, but I would tell you, please check a color safe area to make sure that it doesn't pull off the coloring. A lot of these older colors are very soft or very easy to take off. So just make sure that you test it for color safeness. Down here there was a little sticker that Flitz wasn't necessarily taken off, and I stupidly did some alcohol, and I know that alcohol will remove paint if you've seen some of my other videos. And I started to clean, and it removed just a tad bit of the paint before I stopped and dried it off and stopped it from doing any further. I may try to blue that back in a little bit, but overall it's not too bad. I mean, this thing has some cracks and some breaks in it, as I've already showed, but I just wanted to restore it back as best I could to give it some life back. Looks pretty good. Thanks for joining me on the Blow Mold Hospital.